Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of Ambipom to the top. I believe this is part 17. Now today we're going to be using a team by Alina or Alina. It has Toxic Ambipom with Defensive Mega Swampert, as well as Amoonguss, Taunt Toxic Gliscor, HP Ice Mega Manetric, and then we have Defensive Scizor. So a pretty standard team with Ambipom on it, I want to say. Disable do the will not receive ladder rating for this game. What? That already has 2 players. Okay. So I'm not getting a rating for this game, and I also can't see the game. I literally cannot play the game. I know it has 2 players. I'm one of them. Why am I on this side now? That boy can't see anything either. Okay, now we can see. So apparently, the ladder. I mean, that's fine. I don't gotta waste any points today. But like, that also sucks because it's to the top, man. I want to get some points too. Mega Sceptile, Party Scarfied Dragon, Wish Sylveon, SD or Bandit Scizor, Defensive Arcanine, Fortress. Gonna be a long game, but it looks like Mega Manetric can just Volt Switch through. I'm gonna lead Swampert. Jesus Christ, the ladder's messed up today. I guess I'm leading Swampert no matter what, man. Holy crap. You see this? Sorry, it's too late to cancel. The next turn has already started. Let me ask my opponent something. Jesus Christ. So I guess the ratings are temporarily down, which sucks because today is just like a little halt. Maybe it will still count the fact that I'm using Ambipom, but apparently I won't be losing points. I gotta be really careful though with what I pick because I don't want to lose just because I picked something else. Like just because I picked okay. Have fun. I guess this is unrated. Just because I pick a move too quickly, so I'm actually gonna really be I'm really gonna be decisive when I pick a Pokemon. This is a Wi-Fi battle. This is a Wi-Fi battle. All right, lead Scizor. I don't really want to take a banded U-turn if I don't have to, especially because this thing comes in on Arcanine and whatnot, and I want to make sure that my Toxic Orb is activated for a Pokemon. Oh, come on, nice. Well, that sucks. Though I can throw off a Toxic right here. If he wants to U-turn, that's fine. Why does that? Well, I'm throwing off Toxic. I just talked about my words. A Toxic is coming out right here. I stand by my play because I did not want to take a banded U-turn. If my Ambipom had Fire Punch, I would have let off with that. I can't even Roost, and I don't even know if that's banned. I actually don't think that's banned. Thank God this isn't rated. This is like actually playing a Wi-Fi battle. Alright, but we're going to throw off a Toxic. If he goes Fortress, I can taunt that thing and then Roost. If my Dragon comes out, no Toxic Orb, so I can't actually take a hit from it. That's fun. It's all fine and dandy. Is there a point in even calcing? Is there actually a point in even calcing right now? I'm so used to clicking so fast, man. Because I already see the next few turns happening. If he is choiced, which I don't think that's banded, he might just U-turn or he might even just SD on me. The great thing is Amoonguss gets a Spore versus something, and if he has Overcoat Fortress, then I can HP Fire that. My Scizor defogs on him. He actually could be defog Scizor himself. I still stand by my play. Losing leftovers on Swampert really early, especially when he has Wish Support Sylveon to keep passing to Arcanine is annoying. It just really sucks. Yep. U-turn. I mean, I'm just gonna taunt then. Like I don't know. Stop his next U-turn if he wants to go for it. Yeah, stop his next Swords Dance, and we'll Roost right here. I gotta really be careful, but we'll definitely Roost right now. I might have to end up sacking, if anything. Why would you guys start SDing up really early on a Gliscor, though? I mean, I guess I lose my Toxic Orb, so I lose my best way of recovery, but how much is it gonna do, like 40%? I really don't want to go Manetric either on a potential knockoff, because that's really bad. And I don't want to sack Amoonguss either, because that's my best pivot. It's funny because Ambipom's actually the least useful member in this game, but if I can break through Fortress, Arcanine Scizor, it fake out, tail slap is really good. Yeah, so Roost is just my best play. This is really weird, playing like really slow play, paced in a game that doesn't count. This doesn't count, right? Because that's also taken into account. That's my turns. So another thing I could do is also actually go Swampert and allow it to take the knockoff and throw off some Scalds. The bad thing about that is, if he gets +6, it's not a big deal because Manectric always comes in and knocks him out. But the bad thing about that is, if he does want to switch and Heal Bell, if he is, Heal Bell Sylveon and not Specs, which I'm pretty sure it is, especially because he has Spike support and a bunch of bulky Pokemon like Scizor and Arcanine, even Forretress, I don't know how much a Skull will actually matter. Is timer on? Jesus, man. I'm gonna just go Swampert and let it take it. Like, I gotta throw some Scalds. I gotta do something to this thing. I need Gliscor to pivot in on Fortress and get a Roost. Sucks because none of his Mons will probably have Toxic. I guess it could be random Toxic on Sylveon. Okay, timer is on. It was just, I didn't see it for him at all. He could go for knockoff, but if he goes for that, then I don't think a +4 knockoff will knock out Swampert anyway. Maybe I should have just led Mega Manectric. The only reason I didn't want to is because if he led something like Scarfedric... What? Okay. So I'm going to assume that my Swampert's in, and it's just... What move did you go for? My Swampert's definitely in right now. I see it. But what did you go for? I don't see turn 5. Gliscor will use Scald. Help me. I don't want Gliscor to use Scald. Gliscor's using Scald. Gliscor's using Scald, and there's no point. There's actually nothing I can do. Gliscor will use Scald. I can't stop it from using Scald. I apologize, Gliscor. Please just spit some water on this Scizor and just let it burn. Just let it burn the Scizor. Not only is this first game taking forever because I'm sure me and my opponent keep canceling, but Showdown is lagging today. My Gliscor is still out on the field. I want to refresh the page. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if he went for knockoff that turn. What? What? Am I going to use Scald? Is this a movie? Am I watching a movie? I'm watching a movie. And I'm pretty sure he also saw Gliscor. Alright, so Scizor being low is great. I'm actually going to Scald it again because if he wants to go for knockoff, he'll put me in Torrent range, which means I'll do a ton more. I probably won't get rocked in this game, and pivoting into Arcanine is going to be a pain as well. Alright. Okay, then why did you not go for knock? I can't cancel my move anyway. I was thinking about canceling and thinking about going for protect to get an extra turn, but whatever. Actually, he won't even put me in Torrent range. But Scald will still do, like, if he doesn't go for knock ever, I guess he's trying to put me in, like, trying to knock me out with knockoff, which is why he didn't anticipate the Scald burn. I don't know. I can't, like, whatever. As long as Scizor is eventually forced out, which it will be, since I did burn it and it'll go silver, we might just get one battle this game, guys, just because of how long this is going. And if Showdown's messed up, I can't even record my other Showdown live today. Maybe I'll do some post commentary on a tournament or something, assuming replays are still working. This would be like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, sure, you can crit me. I burnt you, but now we know he has no recovery. As it goes hard steps out, which I do indeed have a counter to. I do indeed have a counter to. I don't care if this is sub. I do want to protect. I really don't care if it's sub. I have a Mungus anyway. And every bit of recovery on Swampert means that I can come in an Arcanine. Well, I saw Gliscor. I don't know what my opponent saw. I definitely saw Gliscor. He said Gliscor will use Scald. Turn 5 did not happen for me. Turn 5 did not happen for me up until turn 7. This is a good Showdown live. Let's start looking for some tournament replays I can commentate for the next video. Because obviously this stuff isn't happening. Did ABR play? I don't want to read the chat because I don't want to get spoiled. If ABR played, I want to read the... there it is, P2 versus ABR. Alright guys, that's the second video of the day. I'll be commentating P2 versus ABR. Let's actually look at team preview first before... Huh. Maybe I won't be commentating this. Though I can easily see ABR winning this with Toxic Gliscor, Clefable, even Heatran. Jesus Christ, they were just yelling in my ear with the music. The day Showdown lag. Alright, let's see. It's a little protect. As he goes for Giga Drain, that's fine. I get me an easy turn into, even if he goes for HP Fire or whatever, I still get me my easy turn into Amoonguss. I'm going to assume that if it's a Swampert would come out and Swampert would use Spore, fine, whatever. I really don't switch in well to Arcanine now at all. However, the fact that he Mega Sceptile also is a little bit threatening because now I have to go for HP Ices when I want to go for Volt Switches. I might just hard double every single time Sceptile comes out because you guys underestimate. Like I don't want to underestimate myself, but you might underestimate how hard Sceptile ends up hitting. Knock off Scizor, man. I didn't want to go on Amoonguss. I think mainly because, even though I'm Rocky Helmet, mainly because of the the S-Star Scizor that the SD Scizor that I placed in OST. But maybe I should have made that play. Maybe I should have. But then again, that was also +3 knockoff, and this Amoonguss is a lot more defensive than that Amoonguss. And it makes sense because it has Rocky Helmet too. Maybe I should have just went out to Amoonguss. Probably would have been the better play, being able to take that Mon on. We'll watch this replay in the background. Alright, Heatran versus Sableye. If it's sub Heatran with a little bit of defense, you can go for that. You can also go for Lava Plume. Maybe he doesn't care about his item. Nope, go Scizor on the knockoff. Mean look. Wow. Well, that's not going to affect that. That's really cool. This boy P2 trying to kill something. Smart plays on ABR's part. Going Clef because he can Calm Mind up. Alright, we'll go back and forth between this. I think Spore is a relatively safe play. I don't see him staying in going for Dragon Pulse, but if he does, you know, kudos to him. I mean, you know I have a potential Sludge Bomb. Dragon Pulse isn't going to do too much, and if I Spore something, I doubt he goes. If he goes Scizor, then great. I get Rocky Helmet off on him, and if he actually goes for knockoff, I knock him out with HP Fire. I'm more so fearing Arcanine coming in and Fortress. Obviously, Sylveon can also go for the what's it called? Obviously, Sylveon can also go for the Heal Bell, so maybe he's not too worried about the status. But now that I know his Scizor set, I know that I can go Amoonguss and check it. Alright, let's see. Calm Mind Clefable versus Unaware. I'll use PokeaimMD Restored Power. If it's just Stealth Rock. Nice. Celesteela is the best way of dealing with it too. Alright, let's see. Leech Seed on Gliscor. Nope. Gliscor does get activated. Nice. Doesn't have to worry about anything. Not that it really has to worry about anything besides burn from Flamethrowers. Alright, let's see. Playing around that. Knocking off. Taunting the Zapdos so he can't defog. Getting off a Leech Seed on Zapdos. And getting up spikes on Zapdos too while wasting its attack. Getting up more spikes does not care at all. Then again, he has 3 potential defoggers, so why would you care about Sableye? Not like Sableye is an offensive presence. Are we on turn 10? Because I really don't know what's happening right here. It says Amoonguss will use Spore. Did you use Spore? Alright, so Chansey comes in. Maybe a Lava Plume. Overheat. Is this Scarf? This might be Scarf Trend with Lava Plume plus Overheat. So he's hitting power. I'll just use Clear Smog here. It'll do a good chunk. Issue Fire won't be able to knock me out. And Giga Drain did 9%. And what I'll probably have to do is go Ambipom after, just to get my regen on this bad boy. I'm really surprised he's willing to give me this set on this early, because this is the only thing stopping me from Volt switching through his team. Also, I'm really surprised it's been 14 minutes since turn 11. Alright, let's see. Softball on Chansey. Maybe Scizor has knock. Oh, it's SD. Ooh, and how much is and Zapdos is at 51. Ooh. I mean, he has Quagsire anyway. Why are you staying with Chansey? Nice crit. Okay. Gliscor. Relatively safe. Can knock. Ooh, and that crit was so big. Because now he can go Zapdos if he wants to. He could taunt it. Very smart play. That covered the soft boiled. That covered that coming in. He could also go for knock or Feral Thorn. stays in on a flamethrower to get crit, but to go for knockoff. So his entire game plan is get rid of every single item. Every single item. Did this turn happen? Leechy's on the clef. So eventually it's going to come down to, I wonder how fast this Zapdos is. He can 1v1 this boy, yeah, and eventually he does have to switch out. And he's probably going to get up rocks here, pivot into Heat Ran, yup, and now dude, holy crap, look how low his team is, and look how good Lava Plume is, too. And if you burn Quagsire. Alright, so beautiful damage, beautiful damage, beautiful damage. HP Fire, Giga Drain doesn't knock me out, and I can go Ambipom. I have to go Ambipom, even if he does knock me out, unfortunate. But I can then go for Technician, boosted Fake Out. I have no hazards up, so it doesn't matter if he goes out into Fortress. I also don't have Fire Punch, unfortunately. I have Toxic for bulkier Pokemon. I'll probably use your team again, by the way. I'm so sorry about this, like, replay. Nice burn immediately. That was actually a really, really, really smart play because nothing comes in on this. Yeah, and this gives the Clefable switching. He could also double right now because if you don't want to Zapdos or Chansey coming in. But Soft Vote, I guess, in the long run is a better play. Especially, he gets some rocks here versus this mon anyway, so he doesn't really care. It's a Calm Mind, then Rock. Like, the fact that he has Stealth Rock is amazing. He forces Defog, which Stealth Rock has more PP than... And he gets Boost. Also... Quagsire is not going to be appreciating this. Unaware Clefable, yeah, it walls to an extent, but this just gives Ferrothorn. It gives Ferrothorn recovery, unless it's not Unaware Clefable. See if he Leech Seeds right here himself. A nice pair. Good turn to get paired. I feel like one of us is going to lose this to timeout. This is a really good turn to get paired right there. Tornadus on the mean look. Probably didn't care about burn. And it might be Supersonic Sky Strike. We see a confusion. This is also a pretty big threat considering how weak in Zapdos is, especially if it's Taunt Tornadus. Let's see if we see Static. We do. So, Hidden Powers again. I will just go for the Fake Out. I'm not going to bother predicting Fortress. I'm not going to bother predicting Arcanine. Or even the Scizor because he ends up staying in. So he gives me Sceptile, which means I can Volt Switch through his team, which also means I don't have to wait 40 turns for one more Pokemon. So it's okay, guys. We're halfway through this live with one battle. Call it a Mr. Jam Bad live, except our opponent isn't stalling us. We're not stalling our opponent. Showdown is stalling the live. But at the same time, you get some commentary in this OU game. So it's looking pretty good. Zapdos is already using a bunch of defogs. Even with Tornadus being paralyzed, that does not matter. It just means it can't be toxic. And Chansey is low, and he can't Wish Pass to it. Unless it's Calm Mind Wish Clefable. Which I didn't see if rocks ever affected it. So, Quagsire comes out. Probably see an Overheat. Nope, smart man. And this gets in Ferrothorn every single time. I guess if you ever wanted to double, that's a good play too, because there's one Skull would not knock out Heat Ran, and neither would Burnt Earthquake, and two, there's no way he wasn't recovering there. So he gets in Ferrothorn. Though he could have gotten extra turns of leftovers recovery, I feel. Like I'm paying attention to the top and nothing's happening there. And Leech Seed is a very fair play because you absolutely lose nothing from it as the Magic Bouncer comes in. I wonder if he'll double Leech Seed right here. Nope, goes Tornadus. Tornadus is Taunt, though I'm not sure if it's Assault Vest. Oh, that was a big turn right there, that pair. Especially if it was Taunt. That's another big turn. I don't know, it didn't do anything to Sableye. Not wanting to risk the other pair and dodging a Leech Seed, so flashbacks. It's actually helping him a ton here too. I think it's reminding him of the Poke battle. But Lava Plume is so much PP as well. And the fact that he's never gone for it versus Zapdos. And again, Chansey being so low this entire game that it can't risk coming in on a burn plus 2 Lava Plumes anyway is amazing. So we're going to go Amoonguss first just to... does Amoonguss matter? No, it really doesn't. Oh, no, never mind. My bad. Amoonguss is coming in, guys. Forgot about that. Sorry. Been a bit. Gives me a Spore, though. Unfortunately, gives him hazards, too. I can defog later versus Sylveon very, very easily. And again, his Scizor having no recovery outside of leftovers makes it really nice, though he does have Wish. And it is unaware Calm Mind Clefable. Okay, so that's good to know. But I don't think it has Flamethrower. Does it? Or Thunder Wave? Oh, it is Wish. Ooh, but you can't go Chansey. Yeah, Zapdos is the best play you can make. And he U-turns to see if we need to see another static. Nope. Out to Heatran. That's not a fat wish either. Jesus Christ, this game is taking so long. We're gonna just commentate SBL replays in the middle of it. Again, that Chansey never being able to recover is so big, and also him double out fluming here is smart too. But at the same time, like it covers any potential double if he wants to make an aggressive play of doubling. It covers every aggressive play that he can make. And if it's Wish, Calm Mind, Moonblast, it could still be Heal Bell, but I'm pretty sure it'd be Protect on Clef. So let's see if we actually see a Leech Seed right now. We might, because it's no drawback considering he doesn't care about Sableye at all. Alright, buddy, Spore, baby Spore. If he's Overcoat, that's fine. I just came in here just to get some regen anyway. It's annoying that he has to keep playing around Celesteela. At least you don't have to see a Toxapex. Nice. Very smart play. I clicked Spore. Did I use it already? Now I'm worried, because I clicked Spore last turn. It told me like a turn went by. I don't know what turn we're on. You guys saw me click Spore. I clicked Spore. I have no idea what turn we're on. Yo, Ambipom to the top is like, they're actually trying to hold my boy back. I just HP Fire because I'm assuming maybe he went Scizor or Arcanine, or I don't know. Maybe he's Overcoat. Maybe yo, maybe there's an Arcanine out on the field right now. Okay, are you kidding me? Oh, so the turn just didn't happen. Why'd he go for T-Spike? Gliscor, Roost and touch the T-Spike. Hey, we're gonna HP Fire here. I defog relatively easily versus him. If it is, guess can you please Roost and touch the T-Spike? I could really use that. Alright, Protect on the Lava Plume. There we go. Mega Scizor on the Quagsire. U-turn wasting PP. Leech Seed should come out. Alright, another pair. Can't complain though. That's true. Scizor again keeps U-turning out. You finally see a Leech Seed, so the Ferrothorn is finally coming back. Oh, he stayed in. Oh, great. I want to predict Arcanine so badly, but like I can't see anything that's happening. He did stay in, right? I got 70% off on Foragers. Awesome. All right, so Arcanine probably coming in next. Swampert low. The fact that he has a T-Spike up is so annoying now too. I actually should have went Gliscor there, but I'm gonna try and cancel and see if I can go Gliscor. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but I'm gonna attempt to cancel and see if I can go Gliscor. Nice Leech Seed recovery on Heatran too. Beautiful, beautiful. I love how low Chansey. I know I keep commenting that, but I love how low Chansey is. Oh, he was willing to take the Earthquake too there, which was really, which I can agree with. That's Moonblast on the Zapdos, forces it to Roost. And because it's static and not pressure, it's actually a lot harder for him. Yeah, because he has all his Moonblast too. And he can keep throwing off Stealth Rock, he can keep Calm Minding up. And every single time a Moonblast on Celesteela, ooh, he can even make some aggressive plays and go hard Ferrothorn. Alright, there's the Flash Fire Arcanine that came out that I wanted for the double. Goodbye, Swampert. That's why I wanted to double, because I didn't see what happened. And I don't want to go Manectric because I don't want to get him poisoned. So I want to pivot back into Amoonguss, absorb that T-Spike, and probably double out into Ambipom and let it take the hit as well, depending on what he does here. It is Flash Fire, though, not Intimidate, so it actually is an offensive Arcanine, which actually makes it a little bit easier for Ambipom as well, assuming I decide to keep it alive, that is. But at this point, he also decides he can also just drop Dracos with Hydreigon, and I'm in a bad situation. Right, very smart play, by the way, taking advantage of the fact that I don't think he would Leech Seed a Clef. Ooh, and this Clef is such a problem too, especially with Celesteela and Zapdos being so low. Like he probably has to bring in his own Clefable at one point. So double out the Scizor right there. on the clef. Very, very, very smart play. Like I said, because it took advantage of the fact that he can go Zathos or anything like that. He's going to Wish Pass. As long as he SDs up enough, I don't think Celesteela recovers it. Yeah, Zathos does, but I doubt Celesteela does. Is this Heat Wave? Does he not expect it to have Heat Wave? Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Turn 18 finally happened. My boy is in. Going to attempt to click Scald here. Maybe he'll Morning Sun and misclick. That does some beautiful damage. Yeah, he can't pass anything. And Bullet Punch is like 48 PP. Once he gets a crit, ooh, he can't pass the Celesteela because Celesteela will actually die at 33%. I'm pretty sure it's +6 Scizor. Skip a couple turns, skip a couple turns. Look how fast that Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch. Yeah, pass to go Quagsire just to force it out. He's really playing aggressively with this like 4% heat rain. Oh, it's unaware Quag too. Does this 2 a KO? Ooh, that is a 2 a KO. And every single switch he has, besides Chansey, doesn't eat it. And he's making the play. Let's see. Oh, besides obviously Chansey and Zapdos. So that was nice. That was really nice. And he's forcing more defog. I wish I could see how many defogs he's used thus far. But hey guys, this is 2 lives in a day. So finally gets in the chance. Let's see if we see a knock. Oh, gets the full para right there. So everything he's been going for. But does get a Leech Seed off on the Celesteela. See if we see a Protect. Nope, we see a hard Clef. So I want to absorb this T-Spike first. It better let me double. In fact, I need to absorb this T-Spike first, because if Manectric touches the T-Spike, I'm just going to lose to the Wishing Mon. This does have Taunt, and Taunt Toxic can beat a lot of his team. So unfortunately, Ambipom does have to go down. Smart double. Yep. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see if we see a Taunt, Heat Wave, any burn on this Mon. It's so safe for him to keep going for U-turn too. I'm pretty sure it's Assault Vest Torn at this point. And we know he's HP Ice at this point too. Sableye can come out. Leechy's relatively safe again because it doesn't matter if it bounces back. Always Tornadus. And then he can start fishing for the Confusion right here. Nice, nice, nice. And he U-turns every single time on the... Oof. This is some raw playing by ABR. ABR makes some crazy plays at times. Like stays in when he knows he'll die. But... well played. Let's see. That Chansey being low the entire time was really nice, though. Like, the fact that he got it back. He gets a Stealth Rock anyway. Not sure how I feel about Clefable taking all that damage, but I guess it makes sense because, like, he'll be able to recover versus Sableye anyway. And he really wants this thing gone. So, actually, landing that Leech Seed is amazing on Celesteela, because that Celesteela is never coming back. Ever. That boy forfeited. Finally, I won. I won. What? He had enough. 20 turns, 30 minutes. That boy had... it wasn't a Pokemon battle. This is a battle of will. This was a battle of mind. You know, have you ever seen someone forfeit when they're up 5-4? They have a Flash Fire boost, and my Fire Resist is a Manectric, which doesn't knock him out. All right, we're gonna go back to this game because this is... I'm not playing today on Showdown, at least for not right now. Let's see. Very, very solid play, by the way, staying in on Celesteela's Flamethrower. Ooh, and this could be bad for ABR. Because his offensive way of dealing with this is... his best offensive way of dealing with this is the Heat Rain, which is at 11%. So he actually has to wait for his defog. Nice. And wasting all them Roost. Oof. Oof. And it makes sense why he's not defogging either. Because he's actually pretty paranoid about that Heat Rain. Even though he has a Chansey back. Always a good switching. What is this Sableye's moveset? Mean Look, Recover. Gets the knockoff on Chansey, which is pretty big. Gets to bring in the Gliscor. Is it knockoff Toxic? Can we see a Toxic, please? Celesteel's like a 4%. Oh, he defogs away. Awesome. So he runs back. And the Clefable, which always rocks on Sableye, is amazing too. So, yeah, he always has Clef as a switching. Oh, and he keeps making the mid-ground play that doesn't let Celesteela in. So, again, like, that, he could have very, very, very easily went Clefable, right? But that mid-ground play was so good, not allowing Celesteela to want to come in right there. So, very, very solid play on ABR. But P2's not playing it bad either, being able to get back in the Chansey, especially right there. Imagine Seismitoss get a crit. So, rocks first. Softball's up, that way he can't get a leech seed. Playing aggressively versus the Celesteela, I dig it. And goes Zapdos. Okay, that's smart. Like, you don't want to risk what he can do there. Zapdos is low. And he gets in the Heat Ran. Ooh, how much is this going to do to Chansey? Well, we'll never know. Yeah, always getting up rocks, impression Clef. I'm pretty sure Clef is going to win this in the late game. Clef plus Scizor. Zapdos is running low on Roost. I think if it was pressure, it would have helped out a lot in this situation, but at the same time, like, half his Mons wouldn't be paralyzed either. So gets him on the Roost. Nice. Keeps the rocks up. Keeps the pressure. Chansey has not recovered at all. How much is Overheat doing? Oh, that's a 2-hit KO. That is and this is Underwear Clef, bro. Like, yeah, you protect to waste the turn. Is this Specs? That's nowhere that's Specs. That has to be just Scarf. You protect to waste the turn, but nothing comes in besides Sableye. And if his entire team is low, he can't beat this. Yeah, like Sableye comes in, but his entire team is low, and he always gets Clef in. And look how low Chansey is. This Clef is gonna click Calm Mind and win. That's game. It's a rinse repeat right now. If you click, did he have any more overheats? Probably didn't. All right, goodbye, Heatran. Oh, Quagmire's so low too. Oof, oof. Like the turn that he U-turns on Quagsire coming in is a dead Quag. All right, good B, Chansey. Quagsire doesn't break through anything left on the team. Unaware, double unaware. The fact that Zapdos is so low. The fact that Clefable can get up rocks again if it wants to, but it doesn't need to. Like, it literally does not need to. How many roosts does this thing even have? Probably not even enough. Yeah, and Celesteela is never getting a Leech Seed. With a Grass type and an immunity, and these aggressive doubles into Torn, threatening the confusion. I understand why P2 switched. The fact that he's slower, now he's going for burns. Like, he can afford to. He has Ferrothorn as a guaranteed switch-in. We do see the Celesteela switch taking advantage of the Ferrothorn switch. Very, very, very solid play on P2's part. Okay, I can respect that. But AVR's, I think at some point he has to play off the Para on Tornadus and try and heavy slam it. Because he always gets in Ferrothorn right here. And like, the dude's always going to go Sableye. So he should double. And he knows he has to double. Ooh. Is that just out of Roost? I don't even know how many you used. Oh, man. And U-turn, I'm not sure why he risked Scizor there. Was he not? Maybe he's not. What is his last move besides Mean Look? Is it Toxic? Spite. Okay, it's a pressure stalling one. Okay, so now we know. So now we know that Scizor literally gets the SD up on this thing for free. If it really wanted to. But I guess you don't want to spite the pressure PP. If this gets confusion, he could win. Oh. Uh-oh. That boy is low. Gets in Ferrothorn on the Roost. Ooh. Is it out of Roost? Is it out of Roost? It might be out of Roost, guys. Do we Leech Seed here? Nope. Power Whip. Go Tornadus. Getting Gliscor and double out. Deals with the Sableye. Okay. Spite. Mean Look. Sableye. Wow. Torn on this. Protect on the Heat Wave. Nope. Just goes hard Sableye. As he U-turns. These guys are playing like aggressively as hell. But look who's back. And you're letting Celesteela get chipped? No. Yeah, I guess it is Tonka score. We already seen that. I love how he's playing like against the Sableye. Like he doesn't even seem to care. Like it comes like he's like not even caring that the Celesteela could leech seed right there. Game, thanks for reminding to only use my own teams for the future. I think I lose, yeah. Yeah, anyway. This was an interesting live, to say the least, right? I do apologize about how Showdown's going right now. I can't do anything if what I use to record isn't good right now. I could try and do a Wi-Fi battle later, maybe. Maybe I will. But I wanted to do 2 videos. One was just Showdown live, and one was some type of commentary. I did want to catch ABR versus P2. I had no idea what type of teams they use until I actually opened this up. Also, I don't know why my opponent forfeited. I guess he just couldn't handle the turns. I can understand that though, because I didn't have patience for it either. I started watching a replay during the middle of my own live. But yeah, I got a lot of wedding stuff to do later today, and my fiance is going to Guatemala, so for a baby shower. So I want to go and not for hers. It's not for hers, guys. For a cousin. We ain't got no baby. But yeah. Anyway, expect Ambipom to the top tomorrow, as well as a few more things, hopefully. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.